Hey guys, let's get right into it. Big Ed and Rose. Don't be a fool. Wrap it up. The audacity. The audacity. Are you not even flattered that you have somewhere to put it in? Big Ed. Petite Ed. You better stop playing. So Big Ed is talking to his friend who these two give me, you guys are too damn old to be so frat boyish, right? They just seem like these really older guys with this young college freshman mentality. Their conversation was so juvenile, just like, oh, really? You're gonna give her this? Wow, dude, you're in your 50s. Anyway, he's talking to his friend about how he has to be honest with Rose and finally let her know that he doesn't want to have kids. You're with somebody 23. How selfish. How selfish of you to go after a partner that is 23 years old. Then before you propose to her, let her know that you don't want children. So at 23, she has to make this decision because y'all plan on being married for the rest of your life. You think that Rose not going to come to the United States of America and get pregnant? Are you kidding me? She got to up her odds of non-deportation. She got to do what she got to do. When she get here, she going to drop you with some twins, probably give you some triplets. I would. Are you kidding me? You think she wants to spend the rest of her life riding around in that yellow car that you have, that yellow mini car that you have, and do them mayonnaise deep conditioners on your head for the rest of her life while you sit up there in your little medium apartment and sanction her womb? Are you kidding me? She's getting pregnant the first day she meets you. This is a scam, dude. She's scamming you for citizenship. You're scamming her for 23-year-old coochie. Do what you got to do and stop acting brand new. However, Big Ed got me. He really, really did get me when he was at the airport and he was calling his daughter and he left her that message. Can we just talk about this message? When he left her that message, I was just like, do all parents do this? It's a parental thing where you like guilt your children into like calling you back, trying to make them to agree with like your poor decisions. Big Ed calls his daughter. He leaves her this voice message, video message. And he's just like, I just wanted to call you and talk to you because, God forbid something happens to me and, we never talk. I was just like, if this ain't my mother. But I will say, when his daughter finally called him back and just to see the emotion in his face and how he was crying just to hear her voice and the daughter. Kids, sometimes we're just a little too rough on our parents because she was like keeping that attitude. Yeah, okay. Talk to you when you get back. All right. Safe travels. I'm like, come on. I get that you don't agree with your father, right? But he doesn't give me the type of dad that will throw you away if, you didn't do something or like make a decision in a partner that he was okay with. Ed gives me a real cool, easygoing dad. I think even if he didn't like a dude or a woman that his daughter brought back, or non-binary person, I'm with it. He doesn't give me the type of parent who would, treat her the same way. So I just don't, I understand, like I totally get it. It's creepy for your father to do something like that, right? But, you get one dad. Avery and Ash. The fact that Ash's son, his mama, the fact that she's okay with allowing her son to move to the United States with his father and be raised by the new wife in another country lets me know that this is a scam. Ain't no way a mama is letting her child come to a place she probably has never been and be raised by her ex-husband's wife. The replacement is raising my child. I don't know a mother who would do that. I know a mother who would do that to give her kid a better way of life. Absolutely. But that's the only reason. So I'm thinking Ash and his whole family is scamming Avery. But she too high to know. You know what also confirms for me that Ash is scamming Avery? The fact that he doesn't make her or want to make her upset. Everything that she says, he's sorry about if he felt like he did something wrong. He's trying to correct it to get it right with her. And she's just like, I feel like you're just agreeing with everything that I'm saying. And I'm just like, you don't feel that, sis. You know that. Your body is letting you know it's a scam, but your vagina is letting you know at least go to Australia and get the experience. She looked at him like, I wonder what it would be like. Okay, that's what Ash gives me. He agrees with everything that she says. And he's just like, oh no, it's okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll change that about myself. Like, really? You don't have any thoughts or opinions. You don't have any kind of pushback. You don't have anything that you want her to do to improve so that you could also be happy in this relationship. You're accepting fault for everything. Avery, you are getting scammed. You are getting scammed, sis. So now we meet Avery's parents. She goes over to her parents' house and she talks to them about Ash and just lets them know that she's about to leave, you know, to go meet him in Australia. And I'm just like, what kind of family is this? Like, what kind of relationship do you have with your family that not only do you introduce them or let them know that you're dating somebody, but in that same conversation, you let them know that you're also dating this person who you've never met, who lives in Australia, and you're leaving in a week to go stay with him for a week to see if you want to get engaged with him and then bring him to the United States to get married along with his son. How do you say that in the same conversation? And their reaction is just like, oh, okay. Except for the grandma. She couldn't get into the conversation because she was too busy drooling over Ash's picture. She looked at that picture and was just like, ow, he's handsome. I'm like, grandma, you know what, like, wake up, we gotta save Avery. Her mother and father, especially her mother, was very suspicious, but they didn't really like have a reaction. Maybe it was the fact that they were on camera, I don't know, but I'm like, she just dropped a bomb on you guys and you were taking this really easy. Maybe they're just a laid back family because her father was giving me like business up top with this like khaki button up shirt and then like, you know, lake house vacation at the bottom. I'm like, this is a whole outfit. You are literally lounging in a business shirt. He gives me, I work from home, but I have to take Skype calls. Like, this is his outfit. This is his work from home outfit. And let's talk about this comment that like hit me in my ancestors. When Avery's dad was just like, well, what happens if he comes here and gets aggressive with you? Aggressive? Ash? The dude draped in Vaseline with baby hairs? You get aggressive from him? Pops, you giving me something. Geoffrey and Varya. So we finally meet Varya. Adorable. Really cute girl. She is going to meet Jeff for the very first time. She's going to the airport to pick him up. And I'm just like, girl, you seem like a cute girl. You seem very adorable, very smart. If you take this opportunity to get to the States, right? Take some mace with you. Just a thought. Take some mace and a pocket knife. When Varya saw Jeff for the first time, you cannot tell me that she was not this elated, this excited to see him because he actually looked like the pictures and he wasn't like, or their video conversations. You know how you can use filters and change certain things? When she saw him and saw that he was like actually the guy that she fell for, she was so excited because it could have went another way. I think that's what it was because she was just like hugging him and very excited to see him. Jeff didn't give me that. He just gave me a lot with his eyes. And his eyes are always like that, right? So you never know if he's like excited, you know, happy, sad, ready to kill somebody. Because a lot of y'all told me that my instincts was right. I have yet to do the research on him. But when I do, we're going to have a lot to talk about because, oh, I done seen some things. So we didn't get much of this couple. We just got, you know, Varya's friends, you know, being apprehensive about him. We get that every season. And then we have this awkward moment with them at the airport, which makes sense, right? They're meeting in person for the first time. There's going to be some awkwardness. But can we talk about how Varya showed up to the airport? Sis, you better show up to the airport to pick your man up in a canary suit? Sis was serving. I said, okay, Miss Siberia, I see you. Also, let's talk about the possessive vibes that Jeff gives me. I don't know, he was just seeming like taking charge of a lot of things, like right off the bat. Specifically, the selfie. She wanted to take a selfie. He's like, oh, I mean, just give me this. This is how you do it. I was like, oh, just a selfie. Varya, watch that and keep your mace on you at all times. Lisa and Usman. Usman has to be the #1 scammer on this show that I believe is scamming perfectly. If you are going to scam, this is the way you do it. Michael, take notes, brother, because he came on here specifically for his musical aspirations. And he has succeeded in that. His Instagram followers are going up. And on this show that gets more views than the Real Housewives of whatever franchise, this show is doing numbers around the globe. Usman has got not one, but 2 songs played on this show. 2 of his songs played on this show. Smart. Genius. This is what you use reality TV for. If you are going to come on here, like I say all the time, and allow these people to splice up your life any way they want to make whatever storyline about you that they want the world to see, at least get something from it. Usman, Soulja Boy, doing a damn thing. This is how you do it. I'm not hating. Scam on, King. Scam on. Lisa meets up with her friends, Kathy and Rocky. York, PA. York, PA. Also, shout out to my Nigerian subscribers who let me know in the comments section that Usman is no kind of celebrity. Y'all was like, oh, don't let him lie to you, girl. He is not no celebrity down here. Y'all dragged him for filth. Thank you. I appreciate it. So Lisa is now preparing to go and visit Usman in Nigeria. Her friends bring her condoms because they're just like, it doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense for you to go and meet this man and have sex with him when you have never met him before. Absolutely. I don't know why older people are not like using protection. Guys, STD rates are really higher with like the boomer generation. They just think that because their genitals are old, they won't catch diseases. Listen, a lot of y'all parents and grandparents got crabs. They out here raw dogging with no protection, thinking their age will save them. What? So Lisa's friend Kathy, white Nikki, white York, PA Nikki, and her black child. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Either Nikki's daughter is her stepdaughter or she's getting a check for that child from the state. Nikki gives me foster mom and welfare fraud. Can we be real? Let's tell the people, shake the double. She got the look. She got the look. You know what? Did this kid just want to be on TV or did Nikki have to bring her with her? Because I was just like, why is this child here listening to this conversation? She was sitting in the back listening to these old ladies talk about like condoms and having sex with strangers. That poor child was looking at them and watching them like, how did I end up in the ghetto of York, PA? How did I end up here? Nobody in Connecticut could foster me? Or Cherry Hill, New Jersey? Talk about Lisa's friend. What is it? Trina? What are them names? The one who has an organization in Africa. I want you to get the hell out of Africa. You and your little raggedy organization. Because the way she was talking about Africa, I was just like, I don't think those people there need you helping. You know what I mean? And also, where in Africa is your organization? Is it Nigeria? Because you're talking about Africa like it's a country and not a continent. She's just like, Lisa doesn't know about Africa. What is it? What about Africa are you like concerned about that you want to let us know? Like what's happening there? Because you're giving these big eyes to the camera and this, this voice and this mannerisms. It's, they're going to call her this name when they get there because she's a white woman. She doesn't know about the safety in Africa. Okay, well, she's going to Nigeria. Is your organization in Nigeria or close? Is it bordering? Like, what are you talking about? Because the way she's talking, I'm just like, do you have some tea to spill? Or do you not want to spill it because your organization might be in jeopardy? What's your organization? Because you give me somebody who shouldn't be in Africa, all of Africa, with this organization. Like, she was hitting me at my ancestors, like her comments. I'm like, I'm getting something from you, ma'am. What are you trying to say? Because she never said it, but the safety. Okay, what? What's the safety? They're going to look at her and they're going to call her a white woman. Hell yeah. She's a minority that you're going to look like they look at me in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like I'm a minority in this area. So when I walk into a space, they're just like, oh, how'd you get here? That's the same thing they're going to be saying to her in Nigeria. Oh, who's scamming this white woman? You know what I mean? Like, you're not the majority there, so of course people are going to look. I don't know, Trina, whatever your name is. I didn't like that. Would y'all get something from her? Or is it just me? Let me know in the comment section below. Lisa has no clue what Africa is like. You do? All of Africa? You have a clue? The woman who was talking about Africa like it's a country and not a continent? You? You got the clues? I think right now they're writing you off the board of trustees of your organization. Your dad is like, get the hell out. You done made me lose our funding. This has nothing to do with Lisa and everything to do with white Nikki. Brent. Did y'all catch the Brent tattoo on white Nikki's neck? I was just like, how am I not surprised? Like, I'm not surprised. Of course, Nikki got a neck tattoo of a dude. My thing is, like, that's not shocking to me, right? Where the hell did you find a Brent in York, PA? A Calvin, maybe. An Adam, maybe. A white Jerome, but not a Brent in York, PA? Miss Yolanda and Williams. Miss Yolanda is very gullible, right? Not that gullible. Because I thought that she was giving a ton of money to Williams, but she said in her confessional that he wanted her to pay for his plane ticket, and she was just like, no, I'm not doing that. So she seems to be very adamant about not sending him money. And so I'm just like, what is going on then? If you're not sending this dude money, he's just talking to you over the phone? For what? This dude who's clearly not from the UK, because we had a whole thing about the airport where he didn't know where the airport was. Her daughter's trying to help her find the airport. He's like, Manchester, London. They can't find the airport. It's obviously a scam. I know her daughter can only do but so much, but I'm just like, this storyline is not adding up to me, right? And when it doesn't add up, you know what I think? That everybody's in on it, that it's not real, that this storyline is fake. Because one, you never met this dude, right? You're talking to him over the phone. He tells you he's from the UK, that he's, you know, a British man. We talk to him. You lead up with, oh, I just love the British accent. And then we hear his voice. It's obviously not British. That is the joke. Say that every time you want to see him, he says that his phone is broke. You're not sending him any money. Then what the hell is going on? Are you just like this gullible because y'all having phone sex? Like, what is happening here? It's just not making sense. What do you guys think? Because I'm just starting to not believe it. You got all these kids. None of them, especially in this social media age, they are right about that age where they know how to work all of this stuff. These teens are better than the FBI. If you want to find somebody, give your phone to a 10-year-old. They'll find that person in 2 seconds. They might not know how to bathe, but they know how to find a catfish. So I'm just not buying this, Miss Yolanda. I'm kind of disappointed because I think you're scamming the viewers. This gives me Anna and Musel. This is what this is giving me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Darcy and Tom. Darcy. Sis, what in the Catwoman is happening here? When we saw her, I was like, oh my goodness. Because I don't follow, like, listen, shout out to my, partners in this YouTube review community who has the time. If y'all don't send me stuff, I don't know what's going on. I can't be on those people's Instagrams. I can't be following Soap Dirt, Reality Seed. I don't have the time. I barely have time to do these reviews. So I don't have time to be snooping on people's Instagrams. So I had no idea that this is what Darcy looked like. I was still envisioning Darcy from, the reunion. Is it tell-all? What is it called? Whatever. The 90 Day Fiance reunion. That was the Darcy I had in my mind. I didn't know that we were going to get Chipmunk Darcy. Did she look like Alvin and Chipmunk? I was just like, what are you doing, sis? Stop. Darcy, what's going on? You and your sister, something is not right because they keep on doing stuff that is not improving their faces. Her nose is so pinched. She's like a Japanimation character. The lips are just, they have so much filler in them. They're starting to look like bruised. She looks like she got beat up. This is another couple that I think is scamming, right? Because Tom calls Darcy. Within seconds of calling her, they get into a disagreement and she hangs up. Or he hangs up and then she throws the phone. See? That's why I didn't want to talk to him. See? And I'm like, what is keeping you two together besides this show? That's why I think it's a scam. Tom, I'm not saying that he's not attracted to Darcy because we saw his ex. Darcy is clearly his type, but he's not about the mess. He's not about the drama. And Darcy is somebody that brings all of that. And I'm just like, I don't see what he sees in her. seeing how he is. I don't see what she sees in him, seeing how she is. So it just doesn't make any sense, because even though you guys are in two different countries, as soon as you see each other and hear each other's voice, you guys are in a full-blown argument. In your 40s. Like, y'all too old to be at this place, like to be in a toxic relationship, and you guys are across the pond. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that this will be a real relationship, especially when these two are not getting along. I think they're just together for the show. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you sometime soon for the following episode of 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, after the 90 days, 90 Day Visa. One of them shows. Love you. Bye.